is this one?
Aha. We're still looking back over 2023. And so this is the picture round.
Okay.
And as you can see, get rid of that. Oh, no, it hasn't. Hide floating meeting controls. There we are. So you're allowed to, no, that's not working. What's going on? And if you can think of a quote, you're perfectly welcome.
Bring it over.
Which is the pretty one? Very good.
I think she's saying, I think she's saying, follow me, the barge is just round the corner.
I think this one is saying, don't look, guys, there's a number 10 bus coming along.
Oh.
Or this one is saying, don't you think you could have pushed a bit harder? But what was she doing?
What was she doing?
Saying, look, everybody, I'm walking backwards for Christmas.
Oh,
Come
you're all
on.
being far too flippant. I'll have to give you the answer. She was
Was she
delivering a
resigning?
Fuel UK petition to 10 Downing Street, calling for fuel duty to remain frozen.
Marvellous.
That's what she was doing.
That was back in March, wasn't
Yeah, back in the day.
it? Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
Oh.
Oh.
I haven't a clue yet. Lights?
Something's
Light.
gone wrong at the airport.
And why the dog?
Well, you don't take
Oh,
dogs
is it?
on planes usually, do you?
No, no, you don't.
No, you don't. But,
Well,
the,
this dog did
but
go.
the news.
The dog saying, please will somebody take this wire out of my bum?
Yeah.
I'll give you the news for this one. This was Spanish airline Vueling has started offering treats for pets as part of the buy on board menu on its flights.
Oh.
So
Wow.
dog's looking forward to a slap up meal.
Right.
Now, sure you can think of a quote for this one.
Is that Rishi?
That is Rishi. Yes.
This is Rishi, isn't it?
I've
Where
always
did
been
my career go?
I'm sure if we keep going, we'll get to Australia.
I think Rishi's saying to the bloke on the left, the road was all right until you jumped on it.
Yeah.
Any more? Do you know the actual
Enormous.
event that this is representing?
No.
Wasn't it the government promised to fill potholes?
Yeah, it's got to be the potholes instead of
HS2,
high speed
yeah.
2.
Well done. That's what it is. The visits Darlington discuss how money announced in the budget would be spent on fixing the region's potholes. This money has now been allocated to fixing potholes
In London.
in London.
Yeah.
Of course.
Surprise.
Oh.
Oh. It's the extension of the clean air zone in London.
Well done.
Yes.
And
Yes.
protests
Yes.
old cars having to be taken off the road or people paying every day to use them.
Absolutely. And so here he is traveling to City Hall by tube on the first day of the extension of the ULZ.
Yeah, the ultra low emission zone. Yeah, that's right.
That's nice,
Yeah, all went very quiet, didn't it? I mean, there was a lot of
Thus,
fuss at the time,
It was
Yeah.
basically
but
because
there's not been much follow-up.
no,
People are still pretty cross if they're from that part of the world. Where
Are they?
but
Oh,
only,
right.
if they, but
Yeah.
only if they drive, gas guzzling vans.
Yeah.
It's only a small,
That's right.
only a small minority
Yeah.
of vehicles that
Oh,
actually
yeah.
Knobs.
have got to pay.
The posh knobs don't
Yeah.
like the
That
I mean, our car is about 15 years old, nearly,
yeah.
and it does it's okay.
Yeah.
It could go through the
Oh,
zone.
it's
So
okay.
I think it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
diesels
Ours
and
is not.
big old buses.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Who's that?
is that
I'm
Oh, we
not
should know.
sure that it's anyone famous.
right?
Oh, it's right. Oh, famous. Okay.
cycling.
Have they all got numbers on? Is it a competition?
Well, it's an event.
It's an event, yeah.
It's a silly one, really.
Come on then.
Eco-friendly wooden medals for finishers at Ride London have been replaced with metal ones because they were unpopular.
Ah,
Well,
They made a fuss about being given wooden medals, so they said, "Okay, we'll give you metal ones
oh,
instead."
God.
What's wrong with plastic?
Yeah, true. Very true.
Oh, gosh.
That looks like a flood.
It looks like a flood. It's not actually a
It's
flood.
Japan. It's Japan, is it?
Well, they look pretty Japanese, but the photo wasn't taken in Japan.
Oh,
Oh, right, okay.
is that-
Boat, isn't it? Hmm.
what are they hanging?
But it's not in a river. It's somewhere there shouldn't be water.
That's right, because you can see, yeah.
It's somewhere where there should be water.
Oh, Venice,
it?
they fell in a canal in Venice, didn't they?
That's
Japanese
one.
tourists.
Well done. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
they capsized their gondola in Venice when they refused to stop taking selfies.
Oh, yeah.
Perfectly right.
So they probably are Japanese.
Yeah, deserve to be in the water. Oh. Okay.
That's Ed Davey.
Yes.
And that's RMP.
That's yeah, our MP.
Oh,
So-
our MPs. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So
I don't know why have policies when you can have stunts. Would be my.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or he might
So-
think something like, "Oh, this saddle's a bit tight."
Yeah. So they all got on the bikes just round the corner,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
now what are they promoting? No,
Where are they? Where are they going?
No idea.
To victory.
To infinity and beyond.
Or so they hope.
They're arriving at the
Oh.
Bournemouth.
conference.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
This one at the back saying, "Here, look, Ma, no hands."
Look, Mum, no teeth.
That's Princess Anne, I think.
Oh, now pointing the finger at Mr. Blair.
Yeah. So what's Rishi and Tony?
So you think?
Don't I know
it's
you?
better? What did you say, Bob? We haven't. Oh, we haven't
Oh.
frozen, have we?
Bob has frozen. Oh,
Have we lost you?
Bob.
I think we've lost everybody.
Conference.
Oh, no, they're all back.
You're back again. I think he's
Where
saying.
did we go?
What did you say?
Was it the COP conference?
It was the COP conference.
Mhm.
I think this guy's saying, "What did you say your name was again?"
Well, Sunak just flew in, didn't he, to attend for 12 hours.
He wasn't there very long. No.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, so he's probably saying, "Look, I've only got 1 minute."
He's probably saying, "Please tell me, how do I do this job?"
Oh,
Or he's saying,
I just-
will you be my new foreign secretary?
The answer would probably be yes.
Ian Hislop absolutely slaughtered Sunak on an interview with Politics Joe. A really, really good 1 hour meeting. He's amazing, Hislop. Who's this? What is this?
Well, it must be a party conference because of the Union Jack.
Because the
Oh,
union.
is it? Is it the man who threw glitter all over?
Is this the
Oh,
start of this
yeah.
dance?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He interrupts Sir Keir Starmer for the keynote speech.
Do you know what he was protesting about? Does anyone know what he was protesting about?
Yes, they did,
Um,
and I can't remember now. They did.
Something unlikely, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was, he wanted citizens' assemblies or, but it's the most bizarre thing that his point was not made.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Okay, so this one now is the odd one out
Oh,
round.
Boris Johnson.
Well,
So the-
Sunak's not been Prime Minister. Sorry, I mean, Starmer's not been Prime Minister.
Yeah, that's a reasonable.
No, I know what.
Who's that?
It's because they're all. Is it because they're all in uniform and they haven't been in the army, and yet Starmer has.
No, he's not been in the army, but he's
he
the
was-
only one of all four who looks as if he might possibly have at some point.
At
in
some
his
point.
life.
I
I
like
think
the way Sunak's got his name on his T-shirt.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's a easy and the book.
I think Sunak's saying, "Oh, hello, sailor. Oops, I got that one wrong again."
And look at her, for God's sake.
I mean, the story that this went with was how interesting it was that the Telegraph should lambaste Starmer for dressing up in fancy dress on for political gain, when they'd been perfectly happy to show these other two idiots dressed up in military costume
Yeah.
for photo opportunities that they decided to have.
I
So-
think Sunak's saying, but I've got bone spurs.
There we go. That's your lot.
That was very good.
Well done, thank
Oh,
Well
you.
done, Jim.
Lynn.
Very good.
Oh, okay. Right. So you want the well-known phrase first, do you?
We get the well-known phrase,
Well-known, yeah.
and we attempt to improve on it.
Okay. So mine is, he was like a bear with a sore head.
Oh, right.
Okay, he was like a bear with a sore head. Will that do us for time?
I have absolutely no idea.
This is why I think it's very difficult, this homework.
Yes. Has anyone got anything?
Has anybody got anything?
I got one, but it's not very good, but I've got, Boris was like a bear with a bad hairstyle.
Yeah, that's
Similar to Trump, you could use him for Trump as
yeah.
well,
He
couldn't
was
you?
like a bell. Boris was like a bell. Okay. Has anyone got anything else?
Well, I moved the body part involved.
Yeah.
He was like a bear sitting on teasels.
Like a beard with a sore head.
Beard with a sore head, yeah.
He was dyslexic and he had a saw with a bare head.
Like a bee with a bare bum.
All right, Lynn, let's have yours.
I changed a couple of words, and hopefully this will mean something to most people here. I changed it to, he was like Jim when someone posts 19 or 21 words.
Oh.
Good.
That works for the Boys Books Club.
Yes.
Tread carefully, Lynn. Tread
Yeah.
carefully.
Controversial.
I'm sure you're not one of the culprits, Andy.
Well, I have been caught out. Yes, once I think.
All right.
So I'll just have to take this. Sorry, Judy. Yeah.
Right. Let's move on.
Hang on. Move out where we've got friends round. So, are you
This is
asking about-
Varian.
Right. My phrase is as busy as a bee.
Yeah, sweet. Right, did you got one?
I have a couple actually.
Oh, have you got one?
Yeah, I've got as occupied as an octopus.
I've got as waspish as a bee.
Oh, very good.
Ah.
Oh, very good.
I've got as whizzy as a wasp.
I've got as busy as a post office lawyer.
That's very good.
I've got Andy, I've got as busy as the post office deleting evidence.
As fizzy as a beer, I got.
Ah, I've got as buzzy as a bricklayer on Budweiser.
And
I've got as crowded as a beehive.
very good.
As alphabetic as a bee.
Lovely. And Marianne?
I've got answers to appeal to different sorts of pet owners. As busy as a hamster eating my homework. As busy as a dog on diuretics. And as busy as a cat trying to bury poo on a hardwood floor.
You don't have to live with this.
What, the cat or Varian?
Oh, the cat's all right. No, we haven't got a cat.
Right, let's have another spin. Bob.
Right. Like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Oh,
Nice.
oh my God. Cute for a song.
Well, that shocked you up.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, I've got
We're all
one.
lyricists, obviously.
Okay, here we go.
Who's got one? Somebody, I bet you somebody else.
I've got one.
Okay.
I've got like the circles that you find when you're off your head with drugs.
Yeah. Well, I've got something slightly similar, Roger, with like the circles under your eyes when you've been up all night. And I've also got, yes, Andy?
I've got a really deep one. Like the treacle that you find in the turn-ups of your trousers.
That would have been a song as well.
I think it's Jasper Carrot.
Varian?
Like the spiders that you find in the cobwebs of your mind.
Oh, poetic.
Very good.
I went completely off piste with like the stash of Coke I found in my mother's washing machine.
Well,
I've got another one. I've got like the circles that you find when your protractor slips across the page.
Just trying to think of something like that. I can't think of them fast enough.
Like the circus that you find on Windmill Hill in Bristol.
Ah,
Any more?
no.
Come on then, Bob, enlighten us.
well, you were on the money there, Jim, because I've got like the single socks you find in the washing machine of your mind.
Oh, right.
But what's inside the socks? That's what matters.
Oh, do you find that you suddenly socks disappear?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it's not
The law of the
Not
universe.
alone.
Right. Who's next? Sheila.
Oh gosh. I got Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Life is like.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Right?
Shall we go?
Has anyone got any?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah. Okay, Andy to start.
My wife is like a box of frogs. You never know what might escape.
Yes, Roger.
I've got if life is like a box of chocolates, you should never know what you will weigh.
Ollie.
Life is like a box of chocolates. The last one alive is the one no one wanted.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's a bit dark.
Yeah, it's philosophy.
Barbarian's waving.
Varian.
Life is like a box of fireworks. You never know when there'll be a bang.
Oh, very good.
I've got life is like an orange cream. It's lovely to start with, but then suddenly it's all gooey and horrible.
Bob's got
Bob.
I've got, life is like a box of crackers. None of the jokes are very funny.
I've got life is like a cricket box. You really don't want to find anything in it.
When you do.
Anymore. Okay.
I got life is like a box of chocolates. It often makes you sick.
Yes, very good.
Well, that's cheered us all up.
That's good. Got that one. Yeah. Save. Spin. Andy.
Right. As cool as a cucumber.
Aha.
You thought of that one.
I nearly went for that one.
It's got one.
Yes, Marianne?
As straight as a supermarket cucumber.
Yeah, yeah.
What did I?
Yeah,
what did
Ollie's
I-
got one.
Ollie?
As disappointingly tasteless as a cucumber.
Yes.
I,
Yeah, I
I,
had as insipid as a cucumber. So
Oh, very good.
I put mine into a sentence. He rose to the challenge as cool as a long green crinkly thing.
I've got as uncool as a cummerbund.
Yes. All right.
Word for that.
We're going to move on as quickly as we can so we can get everybody in. Andy?
In these days of Brexit and shortages, I had as cool as an EU plumber.
Oh, and it's me. My memory is like a sieve.
All right.
That's it, is it?
Sieve.
That's it.
Yeah.
I've got a memory like a sieve. It's a like sentence. Any offers?
yeah, I've got my memory is like a blocked drain.
Yes.
Bob?
My memory is like that thing with lots of holes in it.
That's what I got. I'll tell you, that's exactly what I got, Bob. Mine went a bit longer. My memory is like one of those things with holes in it that you used to. I give up.
On a similar note, I've got my memory is like a ...
Oh, I know what it was. A string vest. Okay. Any more?
No.
Right. Quick move on because we've just got time for either Ollie or Roger. Come on, spin. It's Ollie.
Okay, mine is as sick as a parrot.
I have to interrupt you if Roger's going to have a go. So let's go as quickly as we can.
Remember, Parrot Face, what's his name?
Freddie
Freddie
Davis.
I said as thick as a parrot.
Just Freddie Davis.
I've got as sick as a junior doctor, but that might be a headline.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think Bob's got one.
Bob?
As thick as a carrot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
As slick as a haircut.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yes.
As sick as a rat after a visit underneath our neighbour's bird table.
Yeah.
Roger,
Yeah.
will you send us yours to an email to all of us, because otherwise it would
Yes.
we're not going to give it justice.
Okay.
We'll just do it by email.
Okay.
Ollie,
Okay,
what's-
Ollie, what was yours?
Mine was as eloquent as a parrot.
Ellen?
And as repetitive as a parrot.
As foul-mouthed as a parrot.